It's on the shelf right there.
Nice. Oh, this place is still decorated like shit. Let me see.
Yeah, well, you know, I'll have Ellie come and do my house. Mez can deal with this one.
Perfect. Look, I wanna. Okay, before we start, I would like to let you talk first because I know you got robbed and you were upset. I just wanna hear your side of things because I've already spoke to Russ and it sounds like we're both on the same page.
Same page about the future of how things need to go.
I just want to hear your side of the story.
What do you mean?
And
just rob us and then they're like, yeah, I don't give a shit. We're with us.
Look, okay, listen. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. I'm gonna stand up. Look, I'm gonna stand next to Russ because he's aura. Oh yeah, what am I gonna say? We're so cool, Russ.
What the fuck are you doing, Tim? Come on, man, just talk.
I don't know. Okay, listen. Let me get the first thing on the way. The club. When we robbed you guys at the club, I know you guys said you were Coldstreet, but you have to understand at the time, we didn't know who the fuck Coldstreet was. I didn't know Russ. Like me and Russ go way back, right? I didn't know Russ was the leader of Coldstreet until like 3 days ago. Russ, 2 days ago.
I think it was like Friday or Saturday.
Exactly. Like so I understand that you guys said you were Coldstreet, but to us at BSK, a lick is a lick, and we don't know who the fuck Coldstreet was. Okay, so I understand that. Yeah, I didn't hear that, to be honest.
Wait, what?
There was a lot of music. Yeah. But listen, there's a million Russes. It could be any Russ. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a club is gonna get robbed. It is what it is. Okay. Like I said, it is what it is. With the Zoomer shit, let me clarify. Okay. Now, like I said to Russ, and Russ can, correct me if I say anything completely differently. The damned MC, we seen them doing Zoomer, and they said they had like 40, 50 bands that were cleaning. So we called it for a Zoomer drive, and we were going to rob them. But then you showed up, and my boy Stevie doesn't really know you guys, and doesn't know that we're setting up a relationship because he's not really into shit like that. So, and then when I pulled up, and I seen it was you, I even said on radio that it's Coldstreet. We might want to leave this because we're trying to set a relationship. Now, before we get into any of this, when we got back, I mean, he realized that it was you guys. You guys gave us some metal plates. You guys have been helping us. We want to start a little relationship going. He felt bad, and even he wanted to give the bands back. Bearing in mind, the same guy literally robbed Chang or fucking an ESB chick doing the same thing for 8 bands and couldn't give a fuck. So this is the guy we're dealing with here. Even he felt bad, and I said, and at the end of the day, we both agreed that it's street shit. Shit like this happens. You just got to roll with the punches. The part that kind of pissed us off was when we were talking shit and threatening us with Russ. Look, we want to listen. Just please let me talk, and then you could talk after. We're passing the talk here. You were talking shit. Let's not beat around the bush. We're threatening us with Russ, and I even admitted to Russ, and Russ can also back me up. I said that I did go off the handle a little bit, but like I also said to Russ, Russ knows that I like to talk shit, and when you've got a gun to your head and you talk shit, with me, it doesn't really go that well, because we were going to give you the shit back. I was going to tell Steve, look, Coldstreet, we like these guys, give it back. But then you started going off the handle and getting upset, which is understandable, but you've got a gun to the head, and look, we just had to do what we had to do. Like I said to Russ the last time, I had a gun to Russ's head not too long ago at the marina. Russ, what happened?
I talked exorbitant amount of shit and mocked them, and then they shot me in the face.
How many times?
Too many times. I was down after like 2.
And what did I do when you were on the floor?
I don't actually know.
I spat on you. I kicked on you.
You did.
I teabagged you.
Yeah,
I did everything.
You did.
Now, look, I like to talk shit. I'm a goof. I'm a troll. You can call me what you want, but I'm a good guy. I was going to give it back, but then shit was said that I didn't really like. And it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's street shit. It's like Russ gave the example to me. If we were running a trap and you guys came to us, or we were running Zoomer and you guys robbed us, we wouldn't give a fuck because it's street shit. Shit happens. Shit like this needs to happen.
Robbed you guys, you wouldn't give a fuck.
No, we would not give a flying fuck. We don't care. It's a few bands at street. A counter is a counter. Who gives a fuck? We have so much bands and so many guns. It doesn't matter. And I understand you guys are a new gang, and that might not be the same situation. the end of the day, the only way you learn is by experience these things. And I understand I went off the hook, and I did talk a little bit too much shit, saying that Russ wouldn't care or Russ wouldn't do anything. Yes, that was my bad. I shouldn't have said it. But like I said, I do get off the handle. It is what it is. Now, if you would like to talk, you can go then.
Yeah, so I wasn't threatening you.
Oh
that's
shit,
the
you're
thing.
really quiet. I don't
Can you speak up a little bit, please?
Yeah, I wasn't threatening you. First of all, I was just saying I'm with Russ. That's not the threat. That's literally me just saying I'm with Coldstreet.
I understand,
we
but the
are
way it
with
came
Russ.
across, it sounded like the threat.
I mean,
That's
that's
our
just accent. That is just
yeah,
fucking
I
accent.
understand. That's completely understandable. It is what it is.
Yeah, and just like you know, if you get robbed by the same group of people, or what, fourth time?
Second time.
What are the times outside of Bahama Mama says have they robbed you? I thought that was the only other
May have
time.
been actually someone else who robbed me, but maybe may have worn like red mask before. But you know, anyways, if it's the same same shit, and you guys are still talking shit to me about Russ and like how you don't care, like sorry, I have temper too, you know, and I was ready to
Exactly.
get shot up for that. So I know that's how street goes, you know. But
And you could ask Russ. I said that it's understandable because we probably would have talked shit too. Not when we got a gun to our head. That's a bit stupid because you know that's how you die. But look, like I said, it is what it is. And like you got your bands back, and you can ask Russ. I was quite literally offering to have your bands back in the meeting, and then you got them back anyway from a different person. Like we want to establish a relationship with you guys and build that respect, but when shit like this happens, you know, you kind of just have to roll with the punches. And I understand you get upset. Like, it is what it is. You know, people get upset. We can't fault anyone. You know, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to go off the handle. Like I went off the handle. That's why I spam called Rust and even messaged the guy a whole bibliography.
You did.
I wanted to resolve it instantly because I know we want to start a relationship, and I fuck with you guys. I fuck with what you're trying to do, but we have to create a mutual agreement like we do every. Oh, hold on.
What happened? What happened?
Pause is over. Anyway, where was I?
Establishing a relationship.
Oh yeah, we have to establish a relationship and establish a mutual agreement that even though we want to build a relationship, shit like this happens. You know, it's kind of how the South Side goes. When you choose to be in the South Side, counters and robbings and all that happens daily. Like I said, Stevie quite literally robbed ESB not too long ago for a lot of bands, and we have a deal with them. We have a big deal with them. Russ, I'm not going to disclose the ins and outs because it's not my business. I'm just a member. But Russ, I told Russ, and he can confirm it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's actually kind of insane and something that we can 100% benefit from in the future.
And hunt something 100% the king would be willing to. But that's where you guys come in, and like I said, understand that it's gonna be robbings and stuff are gonna happen. We are in the South Side, but at the end of the day, you guys, you know, get your feet together, get on your feet, and figure out what you can offer us for that deal to happen for you guys. Lots of members of BSK this morning, I'd say about 10 or 12, quite literally like hyped you guys up to OTT. OTT doesn't really know like you smaller gangs or anything. That's not me being disrespectful. It's that
it's just the tier you guys are at.
OTT regularly deals with, or we regularly deal with, Chang Gang, ESB, Saints, Ghost, fucking what other big gangs? Name some of 141, shit like that. We don't really know who you are, and that's because you're a new gang. You have to build build yourselves up and be willing to deal with shit like this. You know, I completely understand that you guys are gonna go back your beef and you're gonna be upset and you're gonna have to back you know, if you guys were really upset and you span it some way to Russ, I would totally agree. If Russ came down to our block guns blazing, I would respect it. But it doesn't need to get that far, you know? like I said, I did go off the handle, and I did talk too much shit. But that's just who I am, and that's like something that every gang deals with, and some gangs deal with in different ways. And I apologize for it. But I want to find like that mutual agreement where we can move past this and build a further relationship. And look, I'll make it known to the guys that the guys in green we're trying to make a relationship with. So you can keep the shit level too low. They're not going to stop robbing you because we're in the south side. We're gangsters. Why would we? But you see a free link, you're going to go for it as well, right? Like, it is what it is. But I'll try and let them know that these guys are good guys and we're trying to make a relationship and this, that, and the third. Just keep the shit talking to a minimum,
I feel yeah, sorry. You don't know that it was minimum. I did not start speaking Polish yet, so. But yeah, I appreciate apology, and I do trust Russ's judgment. So if he thinks that we can trust you guys, then I'll follow Russ.
Well, let's make it clear. I don't think anybody is to be trusted. However, I think that moving forward, there is this thing that we have to realize is that we are grassroots to the bare bones, and we need whatever resources we can get in order to grow. And that does mean information from people like BSK. And the only way that's going to continue moving forward is if we do have that level of mutual respect.
Maz, why the fuck are you in a waistcoat?
He looks fucking great. What do you mean?
Anya look like Matt Gazelski.
Can you take them off and bend over for me? Oh.
Yeah, cause
You're just jealous, Maz. Because you don't
Anyway,
have this
keep talking about
So look, Anya, if you're, I want to make sure that you're good. That's the reason that I asked him to come and talk to you, because I don't want there to be this level of animosity that makes it so every single time something happens, there is a blow up from one side or the other where all of a sudden we're in a fucking war. We're not equipped to be in a fucking war, especially against a gang like BSK. So I want to prevent that.
It's not a reason to start it. Yeah, I know that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I understand. Like, I have temper too, so I'm sorry if I was talking too much shit.
No,
Like
I don't think you were. It's just the way it came across,
Yeah, for me it was tame. Yeah.
When she starts speaking Polish, it gets a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
Kurwa,
like
kurwa.
Yeah, it's like kurwa mać here and there,
Kurwa mać. Pikatke.
Now, Tim, just to really signify that we're good here, I think that you should let Anya punch you in the face.
What the fuck? Hell no.
Man, you're a grown ass man. You can take a punch.
I might actually. Russ, we didn't agree on this part.
No, we did, but I'm just saying. I feel like it'd be a good idea, bro.
Okay, I'll punch her in the face if I get to punch Bez in the face.
No.
That doesn't make any sense. You're gonna punch two people and nobody's gonna hit you.
She can punch me if I get to punch him.
Okay, agreed. Go ahead.
Go.
Come on, Anya.
Go. Hit me with your best shot. Oh.
Wait, what the hell? Oh,
no, that was your one swing.
No, there's no.
No.
There's something no, Tim. There's something blocking here.
She missed.
No, she didn't miss. Something's blocking.
I'll move over here.
Okay, there we go. Go ahead.
Don't punch me.
There we go.
Oh.
All
God, he's
love.
fucking bald as well.
Bald.
Yeah, he is bald. He's a beautiful bald man.
You know what? You said I'm bald and Mez isn't here anymore, so fuck you, you piece of shit. Oh,
all right,
nobody said you could punch me back. What the
Come
hell?
on, let's go.
Mike, can I get keys to this
Fucking
place?
real. No, what the hell?
Punch
Have you got an elite bench?
Yeah.
Have you got any big Kevlar pieces from like Wet Dogs?
No big Kevlar.
Have you got dirty clothes?